first duck I've ever gotten was from that guy.
Today's video is sponsored by Electric E-Bikes. We bought the cheapest mini Jeep go-kart on the internet, and today we're installing this 190cc 5-speed racing engine, tripling the power output.
Hold up. Did you say the cheapest on the internet? And we're installing a racing engine on it?
That's right, buddy. This little Jeep's either gonna fly around our racetrack or it's gonna break in half trying. Plus, any more expensive and we could have just bought a full-size Jeep. This box is absolutely massive. Like, this box has got to be near the size of an actual, like, army Jeep from the 40s. We're gonna save this thing for later.
Hey, don't we have an X-Pro engine?
Yeah, man, so our eBay cart up there has an X-Pro 250 on it. This is a 125. You can build a whole go-kart out of this crate. This reminds me of one of those WWE cage matches they used to do.
Oh,
this is like a chicken coop.
You ain't going nowhere.
Dude, the go-kart came with a chicken coop.
It's like the size of a full-size mattress.
That's not bad. If I was camping, I might get some sleep on this.
Or what you could do is like a big old fire underneath. And then you can like cook a lot of food.
I was like, just so you can stay warm while camping.
I mean, you could, I guess.
Dude, that's an awesome grill. We just got some new accessories for our electric e-bike, and then I'm gonna take it out for a spin.
Whoa, is that a phone mount?
Yeah, man, we got a phone mount here. We got a light that doubles as a battery charger for your phone, and a fishing pole mount, because the weather's gonna be getting good any day now. Electric E-Bikes is sponsoring today's video, and we've been loving our X-Peak 2.0 long-range off-road e-bike. Here we go. Electric has an e-bike for everyone, with over 75 unique accessories like the ones we installed to prepare you for your riding season. I'm using this phone mount to run a GPS app so I can verify the 28-mile-an-hour top speed. All right, let's turn it up to max power. There we go. We're right there. All right. Woo! Man, that was great. I'd say 27 miles an hour with 2 fishing poles in the mud is pretty darn good. And check it out, man. I'm staying nice and clean thanks to the front and rear fenders. No mud at all. Plus, I was super comfortable and confident with the 80 millimeters of suspension travel in the front and the suspension seat post.
This thing is sweet for an off-road ride, man.
Oh, totally. They also have e-bikes that can haul over 450 pounds if you need to get some work done, and others that can run up to 170 miles on just one charge for the road trippers out there, and lots that are under $1,000. And that's why Electric E-Bikes is the top-selling e-bike company in the US with over 500,000 sold in the first 5 years. These bikes are great. This thing gets up to 80 miles of range with the long-range battery, with 1,310 watts of peak power, and 330 pounds of payload capacity, and the rear rack we have holds up to 60 pounds. This e-bike is set up to work, play, cruise, all of the above. So join the fleet with us and click our link in the video description or scan the QR code on screen to check out their rides. Add a bike cover to your cart and use our code CAMERAS at checkout to get it for free with the purchase of an e-bike. Let's get back to it, guys. What color do you think we got?
Black.
Army green.
Hey.
Heck yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right.
These tires look pretty cool.
Yeah, this thing is sweet. It's even got a speedometer on it. Wonder if we can hook it up to the big engine. This speedometer has no business going up to 80. Why does that go up to 80 miles an hour?
I think it's a challenge.
I will say with that 190, I've had that 190 engine on a Honda Trail 70 and I've done 84 miles an hour. So it'll do it. Everything about this is pretty sweet so far. We got a choke lever, we got a gear selector, I'm guessing a start button, speedometer. Supposedly it's a 125 3-speed with reverse. And you can double check that. Oh boys, this says it's a 140.
We got a 140?
Yeah, hold on. Look, right there on these pit bike style engines So this says it's a 140, and you wouldn't think that the jug on the engine would lie, even though it says right here it's a 125cc Jeep go-kart.
So that speedometer might be accurate.
Yeah, dude, we might be running this thing out. I mean, and you might be thinking, what's an extra 15cc gonna do? Well, the 140s have different camshafts, different cylinder heads, different valves. They are way hotter than the 125. But I don't know, like, why would they give us all that extra power without having to pay for it? It doesn't make any sense.
It's the most satisfying thing ever.
Okay, here we go.
Man, I got a funny feeling about this thing.
What's a pancake?
I'm dizzy.
I hope these tires are not representative of the rest of the go-kart.
Junk!
Pop the hood!
Come here. Oh yeah.
What do you got, dude? 392?
At least 2 gallons.
Oh, okay, it's a fuel tank.
Yeah.
You know, this kind of reminds me of it's the Roadkill Army Jeep from like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite episodes, dude. The Freiberger and Finnegan, they bought like some clapped out slammed Army Jeep and they drove it across the desert or something. Kind of reminds me of that. Like, it's got the wheel poke and everything. That was amazing, and they were huge when we were coming up too, so it was, I don't know, it just feels weird to be nostalgic about YouTube, because it doesn't feel like it should be that long ago, but it was a long time ago.
So how much this thing cost anyway?
Yeah, so our mini Jeep here, it was like $2 grand. It was just over $2 grand.
$2 grand? Why? So why didn't you get like a real Jeep?
It's this real Jeep, man. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? This thing is not even street legal. It's got a pit bike engine in it.
Okay, the best Jeeps are not street legal. Am I right?
You're right.
Yeah. The best Jeeps are just made to go off-road. And dude, it's basically the size of an old Army Jeep anyway. It's got everything you need and nothing you don't. Heck, it even comes with this jerry can. This thing is sweet. Look, dude, you can't tell me a 2026 Jeep is gonna come with one of these.
Don't drop it, you'll break it.
Look, it's not even an EPA one. You just pour gas in it, dude.
Oh, wow.
This is worth $2 grand right here.
Can't even see through this windshield. Garbage.
Oh, just like any good Jeep, you just fold it down. Or you don't run it at all. Heck yeah. This thing doesn't need 37s to go everywhere. No.
Now it's a real
No, you get that duck out of here. No Jeep ducks. No Jeep ducks in this Jeep. We need to play a joke on Ike and glue this thing to the dash.
We need to make an Ike version of one.
Yeah, this is a Chuck version. One of our subscribers built that. So we're gonna glue it right there. I mean, you got to. This Jeep's got 3-wheel disc brakes. Look at those little rotors, man, they're tiny. It's got independent front suspension, but what you're really paying for is the body. I mean, it's like a little less good than a cheap bathtub, but for a go-kart, it's pretty decent. I think the value is there on this thing.
Man, you could have bought a real Jeep.
I'm choosing not to hear you. So usually on these pit bike style engines, you're supposed to drain and replace the oil before you ever run it. And this one has like a really cool little filter. It's probably the closest thing that one of these engines gets to an oil filter. But yeah, I'm just gonna replace the oil, and if this thing is a 140, it's gonna move out pretty darn good.
Of all the cool features.
I mean, I wish a regular Jeep had. Oh, I guess you just pop the hood on a regular Jeep. Oh yeah, it's a YX 140. This thing is gonna haul the mail, dude. That's way quicker than what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, but not a single cup holder.
I know. I agree. So I'm already seeing a problem before we try to drop this engine and swap it out. The 190, it's bigger displacement, longer stroke. The cylinder head and the jug is physically longer. We're almost maxed out there already. So we're going to either have to move the engine back or start cutting out the floor. But that's tomorrow's problem.
Why not today?
Or today's problem. All right, first crank up, guys. Got a choke lever. I'll go ahead and pull that. Key on.
I was waiting for that.
I'm so sorry, Scott. How do you, oh, it's just like that.
Dude, come on. Get
Sounds
some,
like a Jeep.
it needs, yep, just get the gas back there, huh? It's got a pulse pump.
Yeah. Come on, baby. There it is.
Whoa.
This thing purrs like a kitten, man.
Dude, that little muffler back there is,
Sounds good, dude.
that sounds so cute.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of hot lap we're gonna run with this Jeep.
Well, it did say it was a 140, but what are the odds that it actually is?
I think we're about to go find out if it's a 140.
I think I found what's wrong with this thing.
What's that?
Well, if you look at the face of it, as I'm peeling these lights off, that's not a Jeep grill. This thing is not a Jeep.
What are you talking about, dude? It literally says 125 Jeep go-kart in the listing.
This thing is a Toyota.
Well, if this thing runs half as good as a Toyota, I think we're gonna be in good shape. You know, it's not so bad being two adults in here.
1040 motorcycle.
Yeah, wet clutch.
Wet clutch.
All right, that's reverse.
Oh.
Here we go. Pretty smooth so far.
About to figure out how it's geared too.
It's like a mile long. Like the nose is so far in front of us. All right. We are like really sitting up there.
Yeah.
Wow. It handles about as good as a Jeep. I can feel the depth wobble.
Oh yeah.
That is quick to the floor. Oh, we're moving now. Look, the speedometer says we're going. Oh God.
They are zooming.
It's actually a little bit quicker than I thought it was going to
That is a little scary to have two adults in there right now.
be. Yeah. You think they're going to jump it?
Speedometer says we're. Oh God. It says we're going 65 miles an hour. It says we're going 80. That's too good, man. Wow, dude. Zach, you're gonna do a hot lap? Sure. Or are you gonna jump it?
I'll jump it gladly.
Oh God, I feel bad for you already, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna say it rides a lot like an old Jeep. The steering is extremely vague, and it's like we're sitting so high up. Let me downshift. Oh God, that's it. There we go. Yeah, you really gotta wind it out if you want some power. Oh Lord! Oh God! Oh! What just happened?
Oh, wait.
I just blew my back out.
Y'all didn't.
Yeah.
Did y'all come through the woods, but then you took a detour?
Is it smoking?
No, it's probably burning the paint off of the exhaust.
Are you good, Zach? No, I don't care. I tried to jump
See,
in.
I told you, you two was Zach in the passenger seat again. Zach in the passenger seat. Probably bad day.
So the best part is we're going maybe 35, and the speedometer is like almost pegged at 80.
Wait, what is that in kilometers?
It says MPH.
It says MPH. I think y'all have made it a little rattly now.
Yeah, it's fine.
The wheels fall off.
There's no room.
No, it's not. Here we go. There you go.
I don't know how to drive.
Oh, you're doing good. You're doing good. All right, we need to make a way to the start line.
Good luck, my friend.
It's a Jeep.
Wow, look at that suspension.
Yeah, dude. It's honestly a good thing it's not that powerful. It is a handful. Yeah, because you're your center of gravity is so high, it's so unstable. What's the verdict?
That's one of the worst experiences of my life.
What?
Horrible.
I know what he wants to do.
Jump.
Oh. What?
He wants to redeem that jump.
Zach! Parking brake!
So the Mini Jeep, it's a good idea, but stock, it's really not powerful. I mean, a 140 on a Honda CT70 goes 65 miles an hour, no problem. But in that, it did what, 25 maybe with 2 people in it? So, I don't know, just needs a lot of development if you want to make it good. Which is tough because it's so expensive out the get-go.
How much do you think that thing weighs? It's pretty heavy.
I mean, with 2 adults, yeah, it's easy. Probably 500-600 pounds.
Just by itself, like I was lifting the front end to get it off the jack stands. Like I want to say it's, I don't know, probably like 250 pounds by itself.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can smell him.
I think you should have a better time now, but yeah, that's a little stank.
It looks way faster. Yeah, buddy. It was kind
Okay,
of,
that's kind of smooth.
it was graceful.
I feel like I'd mess the gears up.
It's a semi-auto,
Yeah,
dude. It's so
actually
easy.
not fun.
You just let out the cat.
What?
When you don't know how to drive stick.
Really?
Here he comes.
Okay, I can definitely jump it better. This camera doesn't want to stay on. I didn't want to lose it.
Yeah, let's yank it.
So, let me try that again.
You look good.
Thank you.
He looks like he belongs on that thing.
He does look like he belongs on that.
You see him just like,
I'll be back, guys. Y'all need anything from the store?
You gotta get just the right line with how muddy it is. You lose speed.
There you go, buddy.
Did I get any air?
I mean, that's all it had. It
Yeah,
won't
that
even
was-
clear the road, dude.
Hell was wide open.
Like, awesome job, dude.
Thank you.
Nope.
alright, back it up. You think it'll wheelie if I stop real hard?
Sure. Nope.
No.
I mean, the one good thing that has going for it, it looks good no matter what it's doing.
Oh yeah.
Like, that looks awesome.
Okay, but with that engine, if we give it a new carburetor and open up that exhaust, what do you think it'll
The stock engine might be a little better, but the real thing to do is just swap it. Come on, man. Keep it pinned.
I thought he broke a tie rod at first, snapped something. Oh my goodness. I already looked, those shocks are as hard, like, what's the word?
No, I hit the
They're
brakes.
soft.
No, they're as hard as they can be.
The shocks are? Oh no. Yep, they're already maxed out. Well,
That was fun.
I see you tried to endo the Mini Jeep down the hill there.
I know, I was like, I don't think I'll hit it on this one, but let's see what the downhill does. Just boom! As soon as I hit, like my foot slid forward and slammed the brake, and I think that's what like really hurt me on that one. But like the whole steering column went brrk.
That was pretty good.
Why is it smoking so much?
It might just be water on the exhaust.
I think my butt came off the seat more than the Jeep did.
How do you feel?
What?
How do you feel?
My back's probably gonna hurt a little tomorrow, but that's all right. We're tearing this thing apart tomorrow and getting a big engine in it. And well, there's lots of improvement we can do, but not a bad start.
Man, this thing sure does look cool.
That's about all it has going for it.
Luke, over here, man. Gotta get that wheel up, boy. Wowzers.
Like I was saying, the steering is kind of funky on it. It's a tip hazard. It's kind of a good thing that this thing doesn't have more power. Otherwise, we're gonna be flipping this thing like crazy.
Well, that's exactly why we need to install a racing engine, boys. We only managed a measly 20.4 miles an hour, but with this 190, we're gonna be doubling that, dude, and maybe even tripling the horsepower.
All right.
But we're gonna go 40 easy with this thing.
40, you say?
Yeah, see, he's excited. It's because he didn't drive it yesterday.
Just don't wear your seatbelt, because this is like 250 pounds of...
Yeah, you're better to be ejected,
Yeah.
sure.
I believe it's 250. Lifting it up on the table, that was a little harder than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, "Urgh."
So we're gonna start by removing the access panel. We might have to drop the entire subframe out the back with the engine.
I think it'll be okay. Little trimming in the floor. The head is only gonna come forward maybe 1.5 inches or so. If we just trim out the floor, let the head come out forward, leave the panel off, it'll help with the cooling so we don't overheat that monster of an engine you got there. Is that 190?
Yeah, dude. 5-speed.
5-speed.
That's right.
I don't think you have to remove the rear subframe. I think we can just drop it out. Like I said, do a little trimming. We'll just measure off the mounting points and measure off of the mounting points here forward, and we'll know exactly how much to cut out. It's gonna be easy peasy.
The head of that other engine looks pretty massive compared to this one.
Yeah, this is tiny. I also refuse to believe that this is a 140, because it's only a 3-speed and it was kind of an absolute dog yesterday.
It says 140.
Yeah.
It sure does.
So
It's
I
right
want to
over
measure
here.
it.
To be
It says
fair though,
140.
a 140, that's a pit bike engine. A 140 on a pit bike is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
A 140 on a massive machine like this is not gonna perform all that well.
Yeah, and the exhaust is tiny. Like, you can't tell me that flows very good air. So we're gonna be modifying that for the 190 for sure.
That right there could hold this engine back a lot.
Yeah.
So
100%.
if we just modify that, did anyone think about just chopping off the exhaust and see what happens? Just cutting it?
I think we're about to.
Now what were you saying, Scott? You said that Ford came up with Jeep?
Yeah, Ford came up with the iconic Jeep look. The front grille, my grill, it's not right, it's supposed to be 7 slots.
I'm not gonna argue with their design on the grill possibly, but they didn't come up with the Jeep in general.
Like the off-road vehicle?
Yeah, the I don't know why I'm patting this because it ain't no Jeep.
But it says so.
The internet never lies.
I can't remember who came up with the Jeep design. It wasn't Willis, it wasn't Ford, it was another company, and they couldn't handle the amount of Jeeps that needed to be built. So the government gave other companies the permission to build Jeeps, which they weren't called Jeeps. Jeeps,
Kaiser.
well, Kaiser and Willis, they were in. I don't know everything, but I know that Ford didn't
Sounds
come
like you
up
know
with
enough
the,
to say Scott's wrong.
with the Ford coming up with the Jeep design. And you know where Jeep came from?
No.
Okay. It's like general purpose vehicle.
That would be a G.
You would think that. But yeah, it was a J.
Interesting.
I don't know. I read some things before we started working on this thing, but Jeep was made in response to World War II. It was made in I guess the design was done in like a record time, like 40-something days, I think.
Yeah, and a company that came up with the design, they couldn't handle the amount that the government needed. So the government got other companies to build them. Ford was so proud of their Jeeps that they made that every single nut and bolt has a Ford emblem on it or saying Ford. Nuts, bolts, all of it.
That kind of like goes with what I was saying first.
It wasn't Ford,
was
though.
Designed by Ford.
Ford came up with, I believe it's the 151 Jeep, the M151, which was the absolute worst piece of junk Jeep ever made, because it was the independent front suspension. They would flip. You'd look at it, and they would just roll over on their own.
Maybe we do have a Ford. Came really close to flipping it yesterday.
This is not a Ford. This is what looks like a Toyota. Sorry.
Another cool fact about it though is they did a lot of prototyping with the Jeep because the body was so easy, like the whole frame and everything. They actually fitted it to go on railroads, and they were able to pull like 10 tons behind them. And they also made another prototype where they basically turned it into a plane.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you also know that Jeep was a comic book character?
Why the heck would it be a
Like
comic
the car?
book character?
Like the vehicle was?
Were you in Cars the movie now?
That's what. That's
Lightning McQueen?
I can't talk to you boys. These are some really cool looking rims.
Yeah. It's hard to describe this vehicle. Like, to me, the value is there. Like, it's nice. It's certainly more premium than a regular go-kart. The problem is that, like, it's just such a poor design. They sacrifice so much of the design just for looks.
Pillow box.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Let's take a look at that pipe, dude.
Okay, this part of the pipe looks great. That's a
What's the
beefy.
deal? What's the deal here?
That's a catalytic converter.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, I can probably get my bore scope and look at. That's a mighty tight turn. Right here, it gets like this is our bottleneck right here.
Yeah, that's skinnier than the rest of the pipe.
That's
It looks
skinnier than the
optional.
pipe.
We can take it off.
Ooh.
I said we got that muffler, dudes.
Okay.
It's nice to know that the OEMs are doing exactly what we do. Build a plate and zip tie it all to cover it with something.
That is a good point. It looks exactly like what we would do.
Yeah, just make a big old rat nest and try not to think about it.
Yeah. I'm gonna lower it.
Free.
Scott, can you grab the engine? Can someone grab the jug and stuff, kind of do a balancing trick? There is like a line hook. You ready?
Yeah, what's this line?
We'll take it off.
Get
in a
to it
sec.
when we lower it some. Tell me when to stop.
Never stop.
Coming down some more. That's it.
Yeah, you're clear.
All right. Everything unhooked? No, we got a ground hooked up, don't we?
So out with the old, our 140, in with the new, a 190. You might be wondering, is 50 cc's really going to make that big a difference? Yes. It's a lot more than just displacement. This thing has a much, much better flowing cylinder head. It revs way higher, makes more power, and 5-speed transmission versus the 3.
With no reverse.
And
I mean-
we have a clutch.
Yeah.
So 5-speed. That means we have a little bit more close together gears too.
Yes.
Yes. With no reverse.
Okay.
Because we're not quitters.
Who needs reverse anyway? That's what J turns are for. Wait, you got to do reverse. Hang on.
No. We're going to be laying down 11s. Drill for a pulse pump.
What's going on over here?
I'm just trying something.
Can't see it really.
Oh, we could take the mesh out.
Yeah.
We can kind of see it.
Kinda.
Just.
Barely. Like,
Hold on,
if
hold
you
on.
didn't know about it,
Yeah, you wouldn't
couldn't.
have known.
There we go.
How's that?
That's not that great.
Oh.
It's not that great.
All right, well,
He's trying.
just keep trying.
Sucker, I'm gonna cut it then.
So we have a nifty little adapter so we can clock the intakes on our engines just in case the carburetor's in the wrong spot on like our little Trail 70s and Z50s.
Yep.
It's a really neat kit. And nope, it's not gonna fit on this. Because no, it's not even close. Because this is way bigger than any of the other smaller pit bike engines.
It just means more horsepower, man.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Well, darn, we're gonna have to make an intake manifold or modify this one to fit. But basically, this needs to fit like that, right?
Yeah.
What do we do, TIG welder?
Look at what kind of porting I can do to this thing.
You know, we've never ported a 190.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could certainly even out that ramp in there.
Oh yeah, you can
Smooth it out.
We can open it up a lot.
Well, I guess next time, first time we grenade a 190, if the head's still good,
Okay.
go to town on that.
Awesome.
Consider that a challenge.
I'm gonna blow this thing sky high. So I decided I'm gonna build an adapter basically like this. I'm gonna do it out of a piece of 1/4-inch steel. I'm using this gasket to cut out a piece of steel, and basically all I'm doing is clocking this thing 90 degrees. So I will drill holes in my adapter and bolt up right here, and then I'm going to thread 2 holes in the adapter, clock 90 degrees, and the intake, factory intake, should bolt right on, no problem. So I'm going to work on that. You guys work on putting that engine back underneath this Jeep.
Thought it was a Ford.
It's a Toyota. It's a FJ, man. Look at it. Big Jeep.
Will it bolt in? Theoretically, the bolt patterns are the same on all of these pit bike engines. Theoretically. This and that should be the same. We're gonna find out just how big the differences are between these top starter engines and the bottom starter engines.
All right, let's raise her up.
All right.
Keep going.
Oh, buddy.
Come on, please. One more.
Uh-oh, look at the front. The head.
Oh,
thing,
boy.
yeah.
Bonk. Maybe we need
Okay.
to.
Stop.
Well, that's already fitting there.
Yeah,
The
that'll go
problem
in.
is the cylinder head, and
Yep.
then look at that difference we have up here.
I mean, maybe if we angle it back right now, it'll. No, that's a lot of distance to cover.
Well, we gotta pull it back about 1 inch.
Frick the head. Okay.
Let's give that a shot.
So with just some slight trimming to the body up there, we're hoping the cylinder head's gonna fit.
Hey, carburetor and intake is in. Looking pretty good. However, our throttle cable is going to be kind of coming up at our legs.
Yeah, you can't drive it if you have a right leg. So
I mean, I think
know,
I'm pretty
Pirates?
cramped in this thing. I think my legs are actually kind of high.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Yeah, but it's in there, and I think the filter's going to fit pretty good too.
You get some sweet induction noise there between your legs. You're gonna hear right between your legs.
Yeah, probably right. This thing's gonna haul. I feel it.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna haul.
So the engine is going in, finally getting tightened down. It fits. It's very, very snug. It's close to being a bolt-in, but it's just not. But with a few trims here and there, we got it in there and secured.
Dude, with the angle the engine went in, and these pillow blocks, we're gonna be able to get the chain lined up nice and smooth.
Good. Yeah, that's one of the weird things about this thing. Like, that is straight up from Amazon.com and we use these when we're in a pinch, like to put an axle together.
Sprocket on the engine too might have been in a very far off to the right way, but don't worry, we got our space.
You said Amazon.com like an old person.
Oh yeah.
You should have said
https://
S was the
security.
Get by the school security firewall to play those games.
Really?
Yeah.
HTTPS?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh,
Because it's just usually HTTP. And
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, HTTPS was, instead of HTTP, was to get past a firewall in school in like computer class to play flash games on the internet. It was great.
Good times. So this thing needs a few more pieces to get it ready to roll. We need the exhaust. We already talked about freeing that up. We need an oil cooler. I don't know how they expect one of these styles of engines to get enough airflow to last hundreds of hours in this configuration. I mean, this engine is designed to have airflow over it at all times. And when you have that cover on the front and it's enclosed the rest of the way, it's just gonna overheat. So we're gonna install an oil cooler right here, and we're gonna leave the cover off, and that should provide plenty of airflow for the cylinder head and the oil cooler.
We need a little bit more space forward because the sprocket the engine came with, the new one, it's got one more tooth on it.
That's right. We're gonna gain a little top speed, but we need to shorten up our axle so the chain still fits.
Oh, that's nifty. Look at this.
Oh,
They even included
Oh, I thought you found a Jeep Easter egg.
tensioners. How
that's nice.
nice.
Isaac did not even notice that we hot glued the duck on the dash. I think it's time we hot glue another duck on the dash.
Just keep adding.
another duck?
Yeah, dude, we got a bunch of ducks.
Where did you bought
It just
ducks?
came with it, dude.
We told the guy at the auto parts store that we just got a new Jeep.
He was like,
Do you have any ducks?
over there.
No, no, he didn't. When you were picking up oil,
Yeah.
Apparently, we're not the first to ask.
So we got a whole thing of ducks there on the end. Yeah, right there. Get hot glue gun plugged in.
Okay.
Can I show you where I want to put this oil cooler?
Yeah.
So something like right there.
I'd be fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a shame we don't have a way of making lines, because I'd be like, let's stretch it out to the front.
Oh, I know, dude. Yeah, we need to go ahead and buy something so we can make our
Like
own.
stretch it all the way like
To the front.
under
yeah.
there. And
Like at the radiator.
Right. That'd be sweet.
That would be.
All right, I guess we'll work on getting that mounted, dude.
Okay. Is the throttle working?
Is the throttle working?
I hear it working.
Yeah, it sure is. The clutch is hooked up. I don't know if we have enough adjustment for it to work, but we were gonna get it running and.
I got a problem with my finger. I think that's gonna be fine. Maybe if I'm sitting in it, it'll be a little different.
Yeah.
So the fuel line is pretty simple. I didn't drill the hole on the intake.
Yeah, for the pulse pump.
Looks like I'm gonna be pulling the intake off.
It's okay.
Yeah. All right. My bad.
wait, so you said you wish that you could build lines to plummet up further forward. Are those like regular brake lines? For what kind of lines are those?
I don't know.
They look like,
They're steel braided. They're just like brake lines.
I bet a 10 millimeter might fit through there. Like a standard
Bolt?
not a bolt, but a banjo bolt.
Yeah.
And if that fits through, then we could probably just use a standard brake line that's a little bit longer.
That will do it.
Well, the next one will go right here.
Yeah, if that doesn't do it, I don't know what will.
Hooking up the fuel line.
Fuel line, dude.
Yeah.
Love it.
I tested it too.
Yeah, I heard you ingested a little bit of gasoline.
How'd that happen?
Oh, I don't know. A buddy of mine told me, hey, that's the pull side. Why don't you check it?
It's a heck of a prank, man.
It wasn't the pull
With
side.
friends like that, who needs enemies?
This thing's turning out great. Next thing we need to do is hook up the exhaust. I am a little worried about the flow on this, so I'm going to take the tip off of this to give it a little bit extra flow. And I noticed this thing has a catalytic converter in it.
Really?
For real. That's a catalytic converter. It's kind of crazy. But I already checked it up underneath the Jeep. It's going to bolt right up. It's going to work great. But I do want some better flow.
You know, we should have checked it before we pulled the 140 off. Just by pulling that off, maybe we would have picked up a little bit of top end.
I think so, because some of these have like some baffles in there or a screen, like a flame arrestor. And usually that like kind of chokes up the engine some. The pipe is plenty big, as you can see. It should flow, but the tip here is a bit smaller. So it's going to be a bottleneck. Oh, look how tiny that screen is. The flame arrestor, it's not going to breathe great through that. So we're just going to do this, and it's not going to be much louder than it was, but it'll breathe a lot better. There we go. What do you think?
Looks great, man. Looks factory. It is factory.
It's right there at it. I just need to find the nuts to bolt this thing up, because they're not here. So find some nuts and bolt it up. Then what are we at the point of putting the tires on it and stuff?
Pretty much there. Oil cooler.
Looking forward to it, guys. Guys, I absolutely love the ducks on the dash.
Wait,
It's such a Jeep thing.
you noticed?
Yeah? How can you not notice? In
You didn't say anything.
In all honesty, y'all are gonna need more ducks.
Because he thinks it's cool. Appreciation ducks.
No.
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 You know what?
I mean, you know what? In all
there's a third
honesty,
duck?
in all honesty,
They kept
First-
appearing? Yeah.
first duck I've ever gotten
Yep.
was from that guy. You know, since I drive Jeeps, I've never gotten a duck before. Scott hooked me up with the very first duck
They all come
ever.
from Scott?
I'm
You're
not
telling
even.
me all the ducks are your fault?
Yeah.
Get him!
I'm not even a Jeep guy. I just have like hundreds of ducks at home because my kids collect them. Maybe my kids are gonna be Jeep people.
So that's a Santa duck.
You see how these tires are directional?
Yep.
Humvees have them this direction on one side, and then this direction on the other side. You know why?
Nope.
That's so the enemy
confuse
can't
the
tell
enemy.
if you're coming or going.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So there's no other practical use for it?
No,
Oh, okay.
just can't tell if you're coming or going.
It's interesting.
Well, if you've been on a sub, you can't tell anything.
Yeah, we don't have tires.
Let me know what you think, guys. But this front end looks a whole lot like the front end of
Toyota.
This front end looks a whole lot like the front end of the four-wheel drive kit.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little tight to put the pumpkin in the middle there, but I think if we were to spread out the control arms, we could probably make it work and build a four-wheel drive mini Jeep.
Man, that sounds like a lot of work.
I think we have to do it. Sounds like a lot of
Well, it
fun.
sounds like we got to do it now that you mentioned it.
To do this thing justice, it already looks cool, but, I mean, as Scott pointed out, it's kind of dangerous. We have to make it worth its look.
It's dangerous two-wheel drive.
No. What? Who said dangerous?
Yeah. I mean, I drove it on two wheels as two-wheel drive. Not even going that fast. It's tippy,
Oh, four-wheel drive will fix that.
Yes.
apparently.
More horsepower will fix that too, right?
Yes. He gets it.
I just know how you think, sir. Alright.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, good. The shifter does a lot of moving. Did it move before?
I don't think the shifter's supposed to move.
It's self-shifting. Problem is when we put weight on it,
You're not gonna be
we
able to
can't
shift
downshift.
downshift.
So I think is it adjustable? Can we?
Yeah,
go back?
we can pop it off and then clock it.
Okay, so we need to go 1 or 2 teeth. Probably just 1.
You think we fixed? Did we fix the steering or?
What was wrong with the steering?
Oh yeah, you didn't drive it. Nothing, man. It's great. The clutch handle is terrible to try to grab like this, so we're just building a quick little T handle. I don't think it's gonna work that good, but it might look cool.
It's still gonna be quite hard to grip down here, huh?
Yeah.
But what you gonna do? You guys saw what it was like though, right? We're not a neutral anymore. Got it wired up to where it still can be. Oh, we're in first then.
Neutral light still comes on.
The other gears aren't there, but that's okay. We've still got lights. Maybe.
Do we have lights? Oh, we still have lights.
Still have lights.
So that harness just plugged in?
Just
I made it
in.
plugged in. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wired it in.
Sweet.
Like, just from the engine into the existing harness.
Still,
Still works, man. Still got it.
Oh yeah, Ike, you want to start? Try and start it.
Just press the red button, buddy.
Try to start the engine. Ah!
Carry on.
Do we want to put something in here?
Doesn't really matter.
Alright, we need a flathead. Need a flatty.
You're flat.
So did the original Ford Jeeps come with T-handles?
No.
Okay. So is it the Willis that had the T-handle? Or
Yes,
the Chrysler?
yes, it was the Willis.
Or the AMC? Didn't AMC have a run with Jeep?
Did AMC did? Yes, American Motors Corporation, 70s.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a little run with them.
You got a bigger hand.
I mean, looks better than it was.
Still needs some sort. Okay, you can grab it from like here.
It's pretty cool.
Wrap your thumb around the outside of that. That's all right.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. We bought a mini Jeep. Put a 190cc 5-speed engine in. Let's see how it does.
Come on, baby. Hey! Why is it so loud?
Get that baffle out.
Oh. Choke on it. Yeah. Hey, someone stole the catalytic converter. What? Someone stole the catalytic converter. Who would do that? What are you talking about? Oh, dude, the cat is gone. Someone stole the catalytic converter. Alright, it sounds like choking somehow. Yeah, we have a pretty bad vacuum leak. My little adapter, I guess.
Want some silicone?
I didn't use any silicone. We might need to use some silicone.
Sounded pretty good.
Yeah. We need to get a little bit more throttle because it goes halfway. It goes 3/4 of the way down before it even does anything.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if it has wide open. Nope. All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
Hope it idles. All right, this thing sounds amazing. Tell me, how much was this Jeep again?
Hey, you don't want to know, man. You could near about buy a full-size Jeep for that.
Okay. I mean, I really like it and all. Hold on, I gotta go get ready for my ride. I gotta slip into something a little bit more comfortable, okay?
Okay. What's he gonna slip into?
It's kind of weird, like bouncing up and down and seeing the engine move separately of the body. Well, I mean, it's not a bad swap. It's sort of clean. We got cooling on the engine now. Brakes didn't touch, so they should still work. And the hand clutch actually feels pretty good, guys. All right, I'll turn the key on. Our neutral light's on. Horn still works. What is this?
Hi, boys. Anything I can do, you can do better. Wait a minute, no. Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do too. Yes, I can.
So you got a Jeep.
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. You know how much I paid for this?
I don't know, $5 grand.
No, sir. $500, and there was $1 worth of change in the center console.
$4.99.
$4.99, baby.
No.
Yes, sir. Now she's a little rough around the edges, but as you can see, it runs and drives.
So is that AC?
No.
Windows.
Is it supposed to have AC?
No.
Oh, dang.
It was never equipped with AC.
Does it have power steering?
Yes.
Oh, that's not a real Jeep.
It doesn't have cruise control.
It's got power steering. It's not real. It's not a good Jeep.
It's got a manual transmission.
Hey, you head on back to the mall, dude. Go get some more little duckies. And head back to the mall.
Yeah, where are your ducks? I don't see any ducks.
How many ducks you got, bro?
Dang near ripped his rear axle out.
Got a little wheel.
We just watched the death wobble in real time.
Was I zoomed in on that?
I have no idea. Wow.
Cranking it over. Oh. Yeah.
The clutch works?
This thing is awesome, dude.
Oh no!
Oh man! Oh boy! This is freaking way better than I thought it would be. This is so much better than I thought it would be.
Dude, turn your lights on!
Oh yeah, I gotta turn my lights on. This is pretty cool. Yeah, that's nice. I like it. It's way better than I thought. Man! It is fast. It's like,
Wanna go hit the jump?
hit and jump?
Yeah.
I need to work out the jump.
You need to work on using that clutch.
Dude, I know. A clutch jump's the only way to do it.
was. But now, I can spin the tires whenever I want. Whoa. Boys, like, I was pretty convinced, honestly, that it was gonna be worse with all this power. It is 1,000% better.
Seriously?
Dude, it is a freaking party.
You put it up on 3 wheels over there.
I didn't notice.
Still got all your ducks?
I still got all my ducks.
Hey man, all those ducks are in a row.
I just looked down briefly and, like, the Speedo is pinned in 3rd gear.
I heard you downshift.
Yeah.
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 That thing's amazing.
Dude, you guys need to try it. It is nuts.
Can your $500 Jeep do that?
Yeah, dude, let's see your $500 Jeep do that.
What do you want to see?
What do you got?
Up on 3 wheels?
Oh boy, here it goes.
Oh my God, this thing is sweet. This is now one of my new favorites. Also probably the one that'll hurt you. It's a little squirrely. Whoa! Whoa! You got a little loose.
All right, so the speed to beat is 20.4 miles an hour. We are easily doubling that.
Was that before the engine swap?
Yep. Gee, this sounds nasty.
I'm sorry for yelling in the camera. There's just a lot of scariness going on.
Did he do a wheelie?
Yep. Try the other way. I'm thinking like 40. Oh God. When the leaves the ground, this thing is like stupid fast. I'm not even hitting the top speed with this thing. Easy, dude. This thing is, I'm not even hitting the top speed. I know. I think I could get like 10 more miles per hour out of it. I'm going to say 44. 41 and a half.
Dude, we doubled the top speed. We more than doubled the top speed.
This thing will easily do 50 miles per hour.
Heck yeah.
You like the little wheel stand I did earlier?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Jeep stuff?
them stick shifts, man. I'm used to them automatic.
I hear you.
I mean, it's doing it.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't understand. It's a Jeep thing.
Oh boy! That voice crack was horrible.
Oh my God.
Are you good? You are teetering.
I mean, I'll give it a shot. Did I bend the front bumper? I bet I did.
I bet you did.
It's a Jeep thing. You wouldn't understand.
Oh no, it looks great, man.
We got a problem. We have no reverse.
Yeah.
So, we have no winch either.
Right.
So I'm just gonna back it up. I'm gonna get my drunk buddies to help me back it up, and then I'll get out of here. You
Sounds good, man.
Did you try to lower the air pressure?
He's a Jeep guy.
He gets it.
He gets it. We got flex.
Yeah. Nice, man.
Thanks. I'm ready for more Jeep stuff. That was awesome.
As I went in.
I told you
It betrayed me.
Here.
Ah. This is also soupier than it was a couple of months ago. It did it again. That thing, he made it look like he ran through a puddle.
Yeah, I know.
You even got that thing in four-wheel drive?
Well, I don't know if the four-wheel drive works.
Dang.
Tell me if the front tire spins. I'm gonna put her in four low. All right, you ready?
Can't tell.
It looked like it to me.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
I will see you at the start line, sir.
All right.
And now I just want a regular Jeep.
I think that one's for sale.
It is.
Like new.
Like new, only driven on Sundays. I'm gonna move up some. All right, number one objective, don't get run over by a big Jeep. You know what's messed up? This thing is like tiny, but yet I am almost sitting as tall as you are.
That is hilarious.
That is true.
Danger factor.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right, guys, let's make this a fair
run into my buddy. I gotta get around him. It is so quick. I'm just blocking the whole track right now. Alright, going wide. Oh, he's going around the outside. No! I got up front. It's so sketchy. Wow, he is moving. All right, this thing is ripping. Oh no. Oh, yes! Oh, that was scary. I thought I was going to go into the trees. That was scary.
That was one of the roughest rides of my life. But you know what? Like, on paper, this should not work, but racing engine plus mini Jeep equals some of the most fun and the most rowdiest vehicle we've built in a long time.
That thing is awesome.
The only problem is, it keeps getting stuck.
That would be awesome four-wheel drive.
Not a bad idea. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Be sure to visit our link in the video description to check out electric e-bikes. You can get a free bike cover with the purchase of an e-bike with our code CAMERAS. Check it out in the video description or scan on screen. This is a real Jeep, dude. It's more real than a 2026 Jeep. There's no blind spot monitoring, no hybrid turbo available. There is no app for this Jeep.
Sounds like you've done your research.
Yeah. Click.